Hello everyone, and welcome to Minecraft Rise of the Titans. And when last we left off, we had gotten all the way here to the rowboat. Where basically our task was to do stuff here in the Between Lands. I will note that this is the 1.3.7 version, so there's a few updates to the quests and things like that. So there's that. So the first thing that I want to do is I went ahead and using some Velenite that I found off camera, went ahead and grew a Velenite seed. Fun fact, actually, I discovered this as I was going through my Inferium, and I might be able to show you this trick. I don't know if it will work, but I can try. So in this mod pack, there is the harvest mod, which if you right click allows you to harvest plants without having to destroy them. However, it turns out that if you break these fully grown plants, every once in a while, you might get a double seed. I'm trying to get it to do it. There you go. See, I got 2 Inferium seeds there. So what that has allowed me to do is, through a process of, I'm just going to grab these up real quick. Through a process of doing that, I've gotten all of these seeds to tier 2. This is fertilizer to make them grow faster. So there's that. But they're all tier 2 seeds here in the Inferium now, which is great. But also, using that, I was able to propagate 9 Velenite seeds out of just the one that I made. And then once I realized I could do that, I went ahead and started doing that for some of my other seeds that were not full 9s. I've been trying to do that with the water seed and the nature seed. I have an Inferium watering can, or not Inferium, Prudentium. I have a Prudentium watering can, and I've been using that to make things grow faster so that I could then get them. Also, I now have another layer of stuff up here. Got a whole thing growing slimy bones, Sermerite, octine. I'm still trying to get more stone seeds. Hey, there you go. More wood seeds. There you go. That gave me the one back that I hadn't picked up. More dirt seeds I'm trying to get. These are things that aren't necessary, so that's why I have them up here. Because it's like, oh, this isn't what we're currently working on. The slimy bone is just a real nice source of bone meal. So that's been nice. Because I think every one gives you like 3, right? Oh, well, that's the essence. So every I think it's 8 essence gives you 8 bones, so like 1 bone per essence. But then also, oh yeah, here's another thing. Fertilized soil from Rustic allows you to have like soil that doesn't require water and things, and so you can do something like this. Apparently you can grow sugarcane on it, so I've got this gigantic sugarcane farm here that would normally take up a lot of space. In fact, I had it circling the lake near our house. And it's good. Takes up much less space. I'm able to hold a lot of sugarcane in one spot, so I can easily harvest and things like that. It's been nice to have the fertilized soil here. I thought about putting it on the thing there, but I need more bone meal. Which, of course, now we have slimy bones, so we have the slimy bone seeds, so we're able to grow bone meal without needing skeleton essence, basically. So let me just drop these off here. In fact, we've got Inferium Tier 2 seeds, so I'll hold on to that for now. But yeah, we've got a lot of Inferium essence because we're on Tier 2 Inferium now. Debating on whether or not I might want to turn that into a single drawer, or if I want to just leave it the way it is and just start doing upgrades once we can get iron. Because once we can get iron and stuff like that, it won't be a big deal to make more upgrades. We've got a lot of Alnite essence because I've been sitting here growing it. Same with the Sermrite Noctine. We have full Sermrite armor for like all of us. But then I turned around and off camera found 4 Valinite. And I was like, you know what? Forget this. This is ridiculous to find. And since we had some diamonds still from old loot bags, as along with the fact that I have a spell actually right here, Conjure Pickaxe, and this is a nether level of pickaxe, so using that I can mine like diamonds and stuff like that. So I have done a little. I'm trying not to cheat, quote unquote, if you will, too heavily. Just if I feel like we need a resource to make things a little easier, I go out and I mine things. We've got 30 gold ore. We've got 4 gold ingots, 7 gold nuggets. And this has been, like, I haven't been smelting much of the ore because the idea, in my opinion, is like, we're not technically supposed to be able to get this yet. But I have smelted some of it in a regular furnace, or the Inferium furnace we have rather, so that we could get the gold nugs for all that fertilizer. Same with this iron. We've been mining that iron, even though technically we shouldn't be. We have the ability to, just because the bronze pick on its own is mining level iron. But technically, we're not far enough in the quest to start collecting iron yet, so I haven't been converting it, you can see there. I did do a minor cheat in that I summoned in every single sapling. I gave myself 1 of every sapling, even some of these like Twilight Forest ones. But as soon as I put them in here and locked them, you can see they're all zeros now, and that's because if we haven't gotten it, I deleted it. Like, as soon as I did that. I only did that for the sorting. As you can see, we have Darklands Oak and Dreadlands Wood, even though, I mean, we could have the Darklands Oak, but definitely not the Dreadlands. We haven't been to the Dreadlands yet. But like I said, I only did that to fill this up so I could get all of this done and be like, okay, this is where all of our saplings go. You'll see I have them all locked. So only those things can go in there. I debated doing the same for the wood, but I'm like, I don't think we're going to get most of these trees to begin with. And even if we do, I don't think we're going to, like, I don't think that once we grow a tree of time that we're going to break the tree of time. So I didn't do the same thing for the wood here. So, but, I mean, everything else in here is, you know, legit, basically. You know, everything that's here is something that we've legitimately gotten. I've got these, I've got compacting drawers because of the iron that we've had, but then I also have the drawers directly above those for if we get ores, if we get the weird bugged nuggets like the Grimoire of Gaia and stuff like that. Though I have finally fixed that. I've created a way of going in and unifying. It wasn't easy because I downloaded Instant Unify and it wanted to unify a bunch of things that I didn't want it to, like all of the eggs. But then it wouldn't unify things like the obsidian nuggets here. In fact, what version of the obsidian nuggets are these? These are actually the bugged out obsidian nuggets. And strange, I don't have that. Huh. Strange. I'm gonna have to look into that because, yeah, you're supposed to be able to put the obsidian nugget from inventory pets into a crafting recipe and get your hands on this. Oh, I see. Apparently it's currently set to an emerald nugget. I'm gonna have to fix that. Let me, whoopsies. Let's see, that's in the scripts folder, probably in the shapeless, and, no, that would be in the Unify. Unify Obsidian Nugget is currently set to Emerald Nugget. Oops. Obsidian. Nugget Obsidian. Got it. Alright. So next time we load up the mod pack again, that'll be fixed. But that's alright. It's not a big deal. So we are on the Between Lands. I am glad that I did the removal of the Mobens mod and added in the more player models, because look at this, I can finally wear my I still have no idea why I have bunny ears, but I can finally wear my my mage suit without it looking weird, so that's nice. I do have armor. I did open a epic loot bag, I think, and it gave me, yeah, epic loot bag, whoops. And it gave me cobalt armor plates. So I did attach those to my chest plate here for the extra lightweight. I think it killed some of the durability though. I remember it being like 1,000 and something, which is really weird that it did that. I still don't quite understand how the whole armor thing works. I thought I had it set up so everything was like higher tier as you went, but maybe it's factored into the bronze or something. I don't know. But yeah, it did lower the durability, but I think once I add the cobalt core, which of course we don't have yet, it should increase the durability again. I don't really know. The con armor, the Construct's Armory, is not as easy to build armor out of as, or is not as easy to tweak as like this stuff is. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. So one thing that we need to do, and I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of items out here, but not much. Just so I can put my arrow in here. One thing that we need to do is we can basically scrap all this octane stuff. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and grab all this octane and sermerite stuff. We have a little section for what I call the scrap, if you will. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that. So I'm just trying to find everything that I need to carry, and that whether it's things I can put away somewhere or whether it's stuff I can scrap. Like this, that's probably a good idea to carry. So, okay, this should be everything. I need to go, and with all that Valenite essence we have, I should be able to make Valenite gear instead of the sermerite that we currently have. So I can basically put this sermerite stuff into the scrap chest. And eventually I'll just repair it up, and then when we get the uncrafting table, I'll uncraft it. So, probably, anyway. So this is our new storage. I mean, I know we were just in here, but this is what the storage looks like now, which is great. Let me go ahead and put that in there, and this, because I don't want any food on me. Okay, this is all stuff that I can carry to the Between Lands. Oh wait, I don't need that. Let me grab the torch. I put our experience down here. My plan is I'm going to put another couple of tanks up here. But right now we've only got just the 4 tanks, and they're under these. I wanted it to be a 9x9, and then like another section on top or something. I haven't quite figured that out yet. I might have to even add the item translocators mod in, just because it's not like power, but it's still something that I feel like is really good to have. You know, so that you can move stuff between tanks and items and stuff like that. So, but yeah, we have a lot of Valenite. We should have enough for all of us to make a full batch of gear, but I don't know for sure. I obviously haven't made it yet. I've been waiting, you know. I didn't want to make a whole bunch of stuff off camera, basically. There we go. I think I read that. Valenite, unlike octane, can be used to make armor as well as tools and weapons. It is very good for defending yourself here. And Valenite tools. A lot of monsters up there in the above there. Just walking on the freaking what are they called? The punji sticks that I have up there. Like, a lot of monsters just walking on those. It's just like, oh my god. I'm constantly hearing pop, 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 pop. So, 12 should be enough to make all of our tools. And I do know that we can take our bow with us, because it's Tinker's Construct. So I am going to just go ahead and take the bow that we have now. Instead of, well, actually, hang on. Because I probably should use the weedwood bow. That's not hard to make. So that's good. It's just whether the arrows at Between Lands arrow. Oh yeah, we had a couple of these, didn't we? Octane arrows? Oh. Yeah, okay. Let me go get octane. Whoops. I usually have it on Replenish Hunger. I forgot that I switched it around earlier during the beginning here. Actually, that's another thing. I need to go recharge this before I go into the Between Lands. And I did find both the White's Fortress and the Spirit Tree. So we will be able to fight them both. Don't know if we'll end up fighting both in this episode. I'd really like my friends to be around when we get to that point. I only have the 5 feathers, so I'll just grab that. So I'd really like my friends to be around, but we'll have to see if that happens, because I asked today, I was like, hey, anyone want to record? And they're both like, sure. That was like 3 hours ago. So, yeah, I mean, not complaining. It is difficult to get all 3 of us together, which is why I've been doing some of these solo episodes. I hate doing these solo episodes just because it does mean that they don't get to join in, especially for the major things like bosses. But at the same time, unless I don't want to record, unless I want like one episode every like 2 weeks, sometimes it's required. Sometimes I can get them together and we can do like 2 or 3 in one sitting, but I rarely get them to like be here to record more than one, like once in a sitting, unfortunately. So, or not once in a sitting, but like it's very rare that I get them to come record to begin with. And again, that's just the way it is. I'm not complaining, you know. Whoops. It's just whatever. I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm complaining or upset or anything, you know? If that makes sense. Make some reed rope, like so. Then I need weedwood planks. So luckily, all that we're fighting, what I'm gonna do is just fight the spirit tree. So, and that's not supposed to be a hard fight from what I understand, so. Allow me to put you to a test before you face the Prime White. Seek out the Spirit Tree and destroy it to free it from the Prime White's power. People want to know, once the Spirit Tree falls, the land will decay quickly, but the Spirit Tree will drop from it a sapling. Perhaps you can take the sapling out of this land and let it live without corruption. Speaking of Spirit Tree, what? Okay, that was weird. Or not speaking of Spirit Tree, but speaking of Weedwood, I actually need to grab more Weedwood, because I want to make tools. I want to make the rest of the Valenite tools, which is why I've got them here. Boop boop. And pickaxe. Shovel. Axe. Yay, Valenite tools. Alright. So we are all the way up to the Spirit Tree quest. So let's go there. I did waypoint it. I believe it's this way. Let me get my boat out. Could not think of the word. Get my boat out. And we'll start heading over in that direction. Oh, okay, didn't turn in time. I like the controls of this boat though. It's actually really kind of cool. It's like you push a button to row, and each oar is its own button. It's actually really cool. I personally enjoy it. Some people don't. I know that. You know, so it's not like, oh, you know, everybody should. No, I get it. You know, when I first did it, I was like, what is this control scheme? You know, but as I got used to it, I'm like, actually, I like the way this controls. You know, it kind of seems better to me than just like controlling regularly. So I actually like it, is what I'm saying. So it's a pretty smart control scheme in my opinion. So, but yeah, the Spirit Tree is not too much farther. It's well, okay, it is a bit further. It's 400 blocks. I've got a Karamaw literally right behind me. Luckily, I do have this Valenite sword, which does make this a bit easier. There you go. Let's grab these pots real fast. Get wrecked. God, it's too small to hit. It's so annoying. At least this isn't ore spawn. Oh, hi. I might die here. Wait, they're highly problematic. The problem is that there is scaling health, the scaling health mod, which also adds a like incrementing difficulty. And so the more off-camera grinding stuff I do, the more difficult the game gets for everybody, including myself. Ooh, amulet sock. Amulet socket, cool. So it's it's a little unfortunate that way. So yeah, it can be a little annoying because of that. I don't know why there's just fire in a swamp. I think that the moisture in the air would just put that out, but especially since technically, like, fire and stuff like that isn't supposed to be lightable. Like, you're not supposed to be able to use any kind of flint and steel or anything like that here. Oh boy. Sorry. Go ahead and heal, replenish my hunger. I did get the replenish hunger spell from one of the loot bags, which was nice. I actually like worked really hard at opening loot bags to try and get my hands on it. 'Cause I'm like, this place sucks for food, you know? Okay, well, maybe I didn't need the boat after all, because looks like we're right here. It looked like I was going to need a boat to sail, and then nope, it was not the case. Oh my god, there's the worst thing about the Between Lands is that there's so much crap that slows you the heck down. There's mud, there's freaking bushes. It's so annoying. Oh boy. I don't know what one of these plants was prickling me, but as long as I've got my replenish hunger spell and as long as I have mana to use it, I don't really need food, so I don't have to worry too much about the hunger sickness system here in Between Lands. So, or food sickness, not hunger sickness. So it's the food sickness is basically if you eat a certain food too many times, you become sick of it, and you know, it stops benefiting you. Kind of, you know, like in real life, where if you just eat the same thing, you eventually get tired of it, and it doesn't please you as much to eat anymore, kind of thing, you know? Alright, here's the waypoint, because there's the spirit tree. I didn't want to get close, so I came here, I was like, oh, like I got this, I was like, oh boy, spirit tree, you know? And there are things that can attack me here. Oy! This is why I didn't want to get close. Small spirit tree face. Now I will say I've never legitimately fought this boss. So this is kind of the first time for me. Well, I got impaled by roots. This is the first time I've done this, so I don't really know what to expect. So I assume that it's possible just based off the fact that we have the best Between Lands gear. So it's kind of just this feeling of like, well, if I'm dying a lot, then I'm probably just doing something wrong, you know? So I have the best freaking weapons and the best freaking gear. There's really nothing that should be... I really shouldn't be having too many issues, you know? I'm probably just not doing it right. Because this fight is balanced for what I've got right now. Possibly even less, for all I know. It's probably balanced for like octane and stuff. I'm just gonna go around. Like I said, I do like the way the boat works in this. It can be a little difficult to control, but even so, I kind of like it. You know? Push the two buttons, and when you want to turn, you let go of one, so you turn in that direction. But it like does keep your momentum. What is going on here? Why am I not moving at all? I also wish I knew what these bunny ears were, like where I got those from, why they're there. I haven't been able to figure out how to turn them off, or even why they're there, and it's slightly annoying. But yeah, I mean, if we can't even handle the freaking spirit tree, there's no way we're gonna handle the prime white. So, I definitely need to do this fight a good bit for the practice on, you know, fighting here in the Betweenlands, because it's not so much that it's different, it's just things hit for a lot, you know? And there's only so much that your armor can block, you know? You know what? I'm just gonna go around at this point. Not even dealing with that anglerfish. Just gotta fight smarter, not harder, you know? As they say. And I feel like a lot of my issue in this is that I don't understand Minecraft's combat system, and it's not the new combat system. I actually prefer the new over the old. I didn't understand the old combat system either, so I don't know, combat just feels wonky in Minecraft to me. I don't know, maybe others feel that way, maybe others are like, no, my combat's good, you know. Maybe for some it's just like, yeah, the old system was better, you know. I don't know. I think that it works better than the old system, but it's still wonky, so still feels pretty difficult. There's the spirit tree again. Hey, we can actually see it now because of that. So okay, let me wonder if I can hit the small faces with my thunderbolt at all. Looks like I can. My problem with using Thunderbolt is that it means that I use up mana. Hey! Okay, not sure exactly how to avoid that. Does look like I killed... Oh boy. It got dark. Doesn't help that the lighting isn't rendering properly. Again, putting torches down and it's only lighting up like a chunk's worth of space. I do know that one trick to this is that the wisps give the tree like some power. So you need to like break the wisps and stuff. I do remember that there's that much. That's something I read on the wiki for it, was that the wisps give it power. I think you're supposed to break the wisps and that like makes it less powerful. I think. I don't know for sure. But I'm trying to use my heal spell and I'm trying to light things up so I can actually see what I'm fighting here. I know that there's obviously the tree itself that has it has like a face, like the little faces, and that's like the actual boss. The actual thing that we have to kill here is that face. I feel like I've knocked out a lot of the wisps. Got him. I can just like dodge. That'd be great. Definitely be easier with another person. Okay, I'm still getting the roots. I don't know if the roots only happen like if you're a certain distance away from the main tree. Or, well, no, because I'm right next to the tree and I'm still getting hit by the roots. I'm getting hit a lot by the roots. I'm not sure how to avoid the roots, if I can be completely honest. I'm trying to see where the face is. There it is. There's the large face. Get? Why can I not hit? There it is. Oh boy! Maybe I can, like, thunderbolt him? Arrows! I'm just worried because, I mean, if I sit here and thunderbolt like this on the big face, I'm gonna run out of mana. Let me not stand still. Clearly. Bow. Where is my bow? Oh, it's already on my hotbar. Didn't even see it there. Only have 20 arrows, unfortunately, but might be able to do some damage. There you go, light them on fire. Can I pick up my arrows that I'm using? I can. And just keep lighting them on fire. Now, that's the nice thing about octane, I suppose. Luckily luckily the attack roots don't seem to do any damage to my torches. I do seem to have killed all the wisps. It's these small faces now I'm having trouble with. I'm being hit from all sides here. There's the big face. There it is. Pop. Light it on fire. Got him. It's times like this where I feel like having more arrows or infinity on my bow would be good. But I don't know if you can even enchant. I was trying to hide behind the root and then I remembered, yeah, no, that doesn't work. They move. Like, I don't have enough arrows for this fight. I really don't. And you say, well, whose fault is that? Well, I mean, it's mine because, yeah, I didn't bring enough arrows. But also, like, holy crap. Like, arrows from between lands are not easy to get, you know? Because you have to kill the, like, dragonflies to get the dragonfly wings. So that you can make the, arrows, you know? If I can get rid of these small spirit tree faces, I feel like I'll be able to do a lot better. I'm actually surviving pretty well at the moment, I feel like. Like, a lot better than I was a moment prior. Did I kill all the little faces now? Kind of running around trying to avoid, just to be sure. I see a small face there. I just got attacked by another small face. Don't know if the small faces regenerate, like infinitely, or if there is a limit to them. Help! I've been grabbed! Like, I don't know if it's possible to kill all of the faces or not, you know? I'd like to think so, because these guys make it really hard. But at the same time, there's only ever been 4 faces, and I just killed 4 faces, and now there's 4 faces. Oh no, there's still 2 more now. Oh my god, they're so annoying. Got him. I know the fire only does a little bit, but it does something. That's what matters. Like, I just have to keep shooting it with my bow until, like, I'm just out of arrows kind of thing, you know? If I really want to have any chance at this. Like, I know I'm down to 6 arrows. I was thinking about bringing the Tinker's Construct bow, and I probably should have, because I know it can be used here, but same time, like, I mean, I want to do this as legit as possible, you know? Alright, can I just run in there and hit him a few times? This Pam's Harvest Craft beehive is annoyingly in the way. Oh, is it respawning the wisps? Or had I just not killed that wisp? I don't actually know. Trying to see if I can, like, lure the face out. There's a face mask there, which would be cool to get my hands on. Also gotta deal with the stupid balls of sap here that I have to keep eating too. Replenish hunger spell, though, is a godsend. It really is. Wait! I thought he was going to start spitting the stuff at me. But he didn't. I thought he was going to start spitting the roots and stuff at me, but he didn't. Is my inventory full? Is that why I can't pick up the mask? Yes, it is. It's just I really want the mask. Like, we also get a mask from the large face too, so I really want to get that too. My god, this is not easy. I'm having fun with it though. This is a good fight. I like bosses that are challenging. Not ridiculously hard, just challenging, you know? And I feel like a lot of the mod pack, like mods that are out there, not mod pack, but a lot of the mods that are out there, their bosses are either stupid hard or spawn. You know, they're 1.710 or spawn, for example, or 164, whatever you want to call it. Because it did start in 164. In fact, the creator didn't even want to update to 1.710. He was all like, I'm not updating beyond 164. But no, like, regardless of that, like, it just feels like either a lot of mods nowadays, the bosses are just too ridiculous, or they're too easy. You know? I like bosses that aren't run in there and hit it a bunch of times, you know? I like the bosses that are like, run in there, hit it a couple of times, run away, avoid its attacks, you know? Strategy kind of thing, you know? And out of all the mods that are out there, I think one thing that the Between Lands has done well so far is the level of strategy required for even their basic enemies. That was one reason that I liked Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I know this is the exact reason a lot of people hated it, but like each enemy had some strategy to it, you know? It wasn't just walk up to them, attack, you know, swing wildly, you know. Unlike Aaron from Game Grumps would have you believe. No offense to him, but I've been watching his Twilight Princess, and I'm just going, just let Dan play the game. Like, seriously, because he's playing the game, but he's so, like, I don't know, Aaron is so against, like, the Zelda games lately. Like, I think Skyward Sword, his run through Skyward Sword, like, hurt him so bad that now he just doesn't like playing the Zelda games at all, you know? Just gotta kill it. It's almost dead. Oh, one freaking hit left, too. Probably. One nice thing is, you gotta run around and avoid a lot. But the nice thing with this replenish hunger is, dead. Got it. Got the spirit tree. Bark amulet. Spirit tree sapling. I didn't get the mask though. Well, that's sad. Oh, it's already corrupting. See that? The land is already corrupting. Spreading sludgy dirt. Spirit tree log. Spreading rotten bark. Yeah, the whole thing is just corrupting. Very, very quickly, unfortunately. Whew. That was fun. I enjoyed that fight. Yeah, look at this. I remembered that was what the wiki said. It's like, note that when it dies, though, like, the corruption is going to spread. And sure enough, they're not wrong. As soon as I killed that thing, look at this corruption. Just everywhere. So, wisps, amulet socket. Oh, now it's raining. But I mean, I did get a small spirit tree face mask. I just didn't get the large one. Oogity boogity. Oogity boogity boogity boogity. Whoops. Go ahead and put our wizard hat back on. Alright. We did pretty good though. We got a couple legendary loot bags out of that, which is great. And we did get the spirit tree sapling, so that's good. Whoa. My God. Look at that. Look at it. It's just spreading. Alright, well, I do know where the White's Fortress is. I'm probably not going to head there right now. Because, I mean, we just did a boss there, and I don't even remember where it's at. It's over here. That's right. It's right there. I was right here when I finally noticed it on the map. So I found the spirit tree and I started going down this way. And I was like, oh, there it is. I waypointed it. It's south. I went back up this way to get back up. So it's southeast. But, well, that is the spirit tree fight. It's sad that we had to kill it, but at least now the spirit tree can grow again in a place that isn't corrupted by evil. So let's make this victory. Or let's return to our portal and bring the spirit tree out of the Betweenlands, where I can finally grow in peace. And I have tested it. You are able to take the spirit tree out, and I've heard that the spirit tree that you can grow has like special abilities. So that's going to be cool once we get it out there. Like, I guess it can be used to like defend your home and such, which is really cool. So plan on planting it next to the house, and we can hopefully grow a spirit tree. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Oh, other way. It does take a little bit of getting used to, these controls. And unfortunately you can't like attack anything at all while you are on the boat. I don't think you can even in regular Minecraft though, so it's not that big of a deal. Just gonna go around this marsh so I don't decay. Get tangled up on the frickin' vines there. See some either lurkers or anglers up ahead. Come on, move. I'm pushing both buttons here. Why? What am I stuck on? I was stuck on a frog. Really now? Really? I was literally stuck on that frog. Hang on, we froze. Whoa, okay, there we go. We froze there for a second, but we are okay. Shouldn't go around. Well, I guess we're going through. Yeah, like I said, I like this control scheme. I don't know, I do. It's a fun little control scheme, you know? And I might keep this boat for if we ever go anywhere else, you know? Might end up keeping this boat and using it outside of the Betweenlands. Assuming I don't lose it. Boom! I don't know what just blew up. I didn't think anything in the Betweenlands exploded, but apparently. Alright, let's hop out of here. Man, that used up most of my wand, though. Like, holy crap. Whew. Well, that was a fun little adventure. That really was. So this is a legendary loot bag. It's not an artifact or artificial. So, that said, I did add in the 137 update. Artifact and artificial loot bags. And artifact are really, really high tier, and artificial are a lot of artificial things. So that was fun. It's like, I'm going, okay, so this is an artificial loot bag. So I took that literally, you know. It's like, what is artificial? You know? Just go put that there. That should be able to grow there. And, I'll come down here. We'll see if we can even empty my inventory at all. I didn't think so. I mean, we're gonna need to find a spot for some of this stuff anyway, so I might as well start, because like once we're out of the between lands, like we'll need to start storing. We'll have to start like storing some of this stuff anyway. So weedwood planks can go with my planks. Swamp reeds. Do I have a spot for sugar cane? If so, I can put it there. I have some here. I did forget that we had a couple of arrows here. So I might take those with me next time. White hearts are mob drops. So our ochre snail shells. So it is seared snail flesh, but that's also food, so I'll put that over by the food. Webbing blue petal is food. Reed donuts are food. What are these? Sap spit? I don't know what to do with them. Oh, they can be used to get rid of corrosion apparently, but only if you have 8, I guess? Like, can I just do that? And it'll do? Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's another way of getting rid of corrosion. Cool. I like that. I like that a lot. So this is a bark amulet. I don't know what to do with it. Maybe is it like a baubles thing? Maybe it goes into baubles. It says it's equipable, but I don't know how to equip. Hey. Wow, my armor took a beating from that one boss. My god. Alright, that's important to note. Can't go in any of my armor slots. It doesn't look like there's a it doesn't look like there's a special slot anywhere here for between land stuff, so I have no idea. I'll have to look that up, I guess. Also, I've got to figure out how the heck to repair this. Because, oh my god. Like, this was, you know, we just made this armor before we went in there. That took a huge beating. So, I mean, the durability is not the greatest, it looks like. It is pretty defensive armor, but like it took a huge beating there. I mean, I think we did pretty good. Let's see. Is this something I can like place? Oh yeah. Cool. This can be one of our trophies then. We'll hang it up here on the wall. Yay! Well then, I feel like that was pretty successful, honestly. Wisps can't be used for anything. Nothing. They just exist. I guess I just put them down. have no idea. I think I just put them down, but I don't know what that did, if anything. Let me go get my Prudentium watering can, and we'll go ahead and grow our tree out here. Let me go recharge my wand too. I know the one thing I obviously could do is, you know, use my mage gear, but that would also give me much less protection. So, boom. There we go. One spirit tree. Oh. Hello. It's a tamed spirit tree face. Look at that. That's adorable. I mean, it's not adorable, but look, there's a face. A little face. I love it. Well, there we go. We have a spirit tree. Well, that was fun. So, when we next come back, I guess we'll be heading into the White's Fortress. Hopefully, my friends will be there, because I'd really like them to join for that. But yeah, I might do some more off-camera work if I can find something more to do. Mostly probably just growing more stuff. Now that we have all the stuff that we do have, I might look into growing some tier 3 or even tier 2 seeds. Let's see. Inferium seed, nether seed, dragon egg seed, those are all tier 5. Ice seeds, fire seeds. Probably wouldn't hurt to grow some fire seeds. Iron seeds, I don't think I'll be able to make yet. I can't make any of the animal stuff. Might not be a bad idea to do bronze seeds, but at the same time we could always make bronze from the copper and the steel, so, or the copper and the tin. Night slime seeds, ardite seed, cobalt seeds, marble seeds. Oh, cool. We get like infinite marble. Yeah, it looks like I've pretty much grown all the seeds that I really need to grow right now. So I might grow some fire seeds. But until we get solarium, or solium, we really can't get any of the animal seeds. So, not much we can do there. I do like the fertilizer. It has been making this stuff grow a lot faster. It's really helped out. I am going to need to go see if we can find some nether prosperity shard, or not nether prosperity shards, but see if I can find more prosperity shards underground or not. So, I wish there was a way to reset like all of the world's generation, like completely ungenerate everything, but then regenerate everything. As if it hadn't generated to begin with. That way I could get like all the new generation started. Let's see. Water seed. Whoops. I did that again, didn't I? I moved the nature seed. I keep doing that. Moving the nature seed, thinking that I've got it in the center, but it's not. Just doing some water seed. Oh, there you go, another water seed. I don't need any extras of any of this stuff. There, that might help. Let me see it. More octane, maybe? Yep, another octane. Oh, no more that time. It's funny because I was actually thinking about adding agricraft just so that players could get more seeds without having to like make the extra stuff. And then I realized that if you just break the plants, sometimes you might get a second seed. You'll always get your seed back, but sometimes you might get an extra seed. And at that point I was like, alright, I don't need to add any mods to, you know, make it so you can get more stuff, you know? Because that's just a natural feature. I had never seen it do that before. But it is a thing. Probably because I always right-clicked without even thinking about it. So, but yeah, all this stuff was grown. Most of the stuff, anyway, was grown by just doing that, you know, getting more seed by breaking a previous thing and then just replanting and, you know, getting more seed that way. So, and with that, though, I don't think there's much else for me to do that isn't just whatever, like this, you know. And also, we are at time. You know, it's over an hour. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end this off here. And, yeah, well, all we have left now is... If I come in here... Oh, hi! There was a wisp there for a moment. But if you get close, it goes away. All those, like, wisps that I placed. I don't know how to get rid of them now. They are there, though. I can see them. Interesting. Alright, well, whatever. Well, like I said, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to come out to our Twitch, where we do live stream these. If you are interested in that. So I would like to know where all those wisps are so I could, like, I want to get rid of them and take them back and put them somewhere else. But I don't know how to get a hold of them now. But like, there they are. They're right there. I can see them. Oh, maybe there's an item that you need for that. Wisp. If so, I don't see it. So I'll have to look it up, see if what I can do. But yeah. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to check the playlist feel free to check the video description down below for a link to the playlist so that you can get caught up on any of the episodes that you might have missed. And I will see you guys next time. See you later.